Enough man come open up them eyes from the one, yeah. Enough man see them size from the one, yeah. Evangelist start rise from the one, yeah. Babylon boat capsize from the one, yeah. Enough man make the right choice from the one, yeah. Enough soul receive Christ from the one, yeah. Enough how we get eternal life from the one, yeah. And the one, yeah, go set you free, no set you free. And Jesus Christ has set you free, no one no we. The one, yeah, go set you free, so let it be. And Jesus Christ has set you free, no one no we. Because the one day I'll go set you free, no set you free. And Jesus Christ has set you free, no one no we.
You're tuned into Omega Radio, the station of the star, where Jesus Christ is the star. And coming your way is our proud sponsor, Dr. Mark Hardy with Let's Talk Realty. Keep it locked in right here and don't touch the dial.
So let it be, and Jesus Christ has set you free.
Buying, selling, or investing in real estate in Florida? Join Bishop Mark Hardy of Coldwell Banker, along with Tanya Palmer Lodge and Aaron Lee of Century Point Lending Solutions, right here on Omega Radio every Monday at 11 a.m. for Let's Talk Real Estate, as they share with you everything you need to know to be successful in the real estate market. You can't afford to miss it. Welcome to Let's Talk Real Estate with Bishop Mark Hardy of Coldwell Banker, along with Tanya Palmer Lodge and Aaron Lee of Century Point Lending.
Hey, everybody. Good morning and welcome to Let's Talk Real Estate, your favorite real estate program on Omega Radio. Certainly, this is a tremendous day of opportunity. God's grace and blessings are flowing in your direction, and you need to seize the moment. In studio with me is the powerful team from Century Point Lending Solutions, Tanya Palmer and Aaron Lee. Great to have you guys. Full team in house today.
Good morning, Mark. Happy to be with you as usual.
Good morning. Good morning to all our listeners. We're very excited to be here to, share with you our knowledge again.
Yes, and certainly when we come together, you know you're getting all that you need to rise, move forward, and engage in this real estate business. You know, one of the unfortunate realities of many who call themselves Christian is the fact that they keep on saying, I will pray about it. Yes. And, as a minister of the gospel, realtor, yes, but a minister of the gospel, one of the profound truths of scripture is that faith without work is dead. You need to get up and you need to do what you need to do so that you can own a piece of this wonderful place that God has caused us to live in. Don't forget, call me anytime after 11:15, 754-269-8704, so that I can help to guide you in this process of acquiring your own home or selling so that you can advance your interests and the interests of your family. Great is the opportunities that are available. What say you guys?
Well, like you said, Mark, we got to get in it. It's like the lottery, right? If you don't have a ticket, you don't have a chance. So we got to jump into this boat and we got to start rowing and propelling ourselves forward if home ownership is something that we want to attain this year or anytime in the future. You got to start. You got to have a plan. And as we always say, on our side, knowing your numbers is your start. Getting that pre-approval is your start. Figuring out what you can afford, what your numbers say you can afford now, so that we can build on that. Either you're good to go now, or we're going to set you up on a path to get you good to go when you're ready.
And that is important. When you know where you are going, what you want to, what you should do to accomplish that objective is critical to owning your own home, advancing your life and that of your family. You know, if you keep doing what you have done, you will keep getting what you have gotten. And certainly what you have been doing is not working. Not working the way it ought to work to get you into your own home, or to get you into that other home, or to advance your legacy so that what you leave behind will keep the family together, or what you own can keep the family together. However it fits your own purpose and intent, it's time for action.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, yep. And I mean, I think one of the issues or one of the myths that people are afraid of or why they hold back is, I mean, let's take, for example, we did a home buyer seminar this past weekend. And one of the fear was, I need 20% to put down in order to start this process. And it's those myths. It's those fear that people feel like I cannot do anything if I don't have 20%. But this is why we're here to educate them.
Yes.
Because we can say to them, you can get in a home for 3% down. You just need to start the process. You just need to be able to, as you said, Mark, get up and get it done, right? I know we had a conversation off air, but it's that. It's getting yourselves together, aligning yourselves with the right people. Mark is here, and we are here to help you align yourselves and get you guys pre-approved.
Yeah,
Forget about the myths that you're hearing.
Yeah, and so often it's just that, it's that myth, right? Understanding that you do not need 20% down to qualify for a home or purchase your first home. There's so many programs out there that require so much less than that 20%, plus the sources for those funds, gift funds, seller credits, down payment assistance programs from the city, state, and or county, or even lenders. They're all out there, but guys, if you do not ask the questions, you will never get the answer to your question. So
Who are they asking, though?
and that's the thing.
Who are they asking?
And that is important, because when I go out and talk with some potential clients, they're telling me what others are saying. They
Right.
don't have the facts.
I'll give you a perfect example. I got a gentleman that I'm working with right now, 800 plus credit score. Okay? And he is determined that he is not going to pull the trigger until he has his 20% saved up. Okay? So I sat with him and I showed him that, look, okay, you're trying to avoid the mortgage insurance, because that's where a lot of people come from with it, okay? Is avoiding the mortgage insurance. Because of his excellent credit score, his mortgage insurance was less than $50 a month. I think it was like $42 and some change. Okay? So him getting to 20% now is he has to save an extra $10,000 to get him to that 20%, right? But really and truly, how long is it going to take him to get there? Plus, with the way the market is going and the appreciation of homes in the market right now, even if he had that mortgage insurance for 6 months to a year, how much is that over a year? Okay? Versus you killing yourself or working that extra hard hours to get to that 10%, wherein a year from now, you won't even have that mortgage insurance. So again, it's that knowledge. It is that seeking out the right information, asking the right questions, and then at the end of the day, putting it on paper, dollars and cents. And does those cents and dollars make sense?
And connecting with the right people. And that's why you need to call Century Point Lending Solutions at
954-890-4320, or reach us on our social media platforms at Century Point Lending Solutions. So again, guys, do not allow yourselves to get caught up in the not know because you think you know. It's easier for you to reach out to the experts. Reach out to us. We're going to guide you. And again, like Aaron said, if you're even not ready now, we're going to set you on the path to get you ready. But you got to make the phone call. You got to make it.
Yes.
Mark said it. You
Yes.
got to get up and
Yes.
you got to make the phone call.
Mark, one of the other things that I see a lot of people do is they take your situation, your challenges,
Yes.
your path,
internalize it.
internalize it and say, this is what I'm going to have to do. But there's 3 of us in the studio right now, right?
Yes.
And each of us have 10 fingers,
Yes,
but each of us have different sets of fingerprints.
certainly.
Okay, so your path that you had to take, while the application and the overall mortgage process is the same, the in-between steps, the documents I may ask you for, I may not ask Tanya for the same type of documents. Okay, I may not have to furnish the same type of documents, okay, based upon your situation.
Yes.
You may be eligible for the 3% down program because you are a true first-time home buyer, okay? Tanya may not, because Tanya has several properties, but she still could buy a home for 5% down. Okay, so again, while the process and the qualification and everything is the same, right? The process is the same. The in-betweens, the finer points, the details are not always equal for everybody.
and the important thing that we have been stressing, let's begin the process.
Have the conversation.
Let's start talking, folks.
Ask the questions.
Yes, let's start talking. We work with you. We hold your hands. We show you what you need to do. And together we will get you in your own home. Again, I want to tell you, write down the number. And as soon as we are off air, give us a call. Mark Hardy from Coldwell Banker, 754-269-8704. Your real estate agent, 754-269-8704. We are here for you, your agent and your lenders. Again, the numbers.
All right. You can find us on all your social media platforms at Century Point Lending Solutions. You can also reach us in the office at 954-890-4320.
All right, so I mean, one more myth. I think this is another myth that we can always attack. We got a few more minutes. Is a credit score. Perfect credit. Because I know Aaron just mentioned the 800 credit score. Maybe you just frighten some people away, right? The 800. But what we offer and what, homeowners can do, we get it. We've all been there. You've had some credit challenges. Or you have no credit. Like I know someone personally who just has no credit. Not bad credit, just no credit. Can I still get financing? Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely, you can. But again, it's that you see, we keep going back to the conversation, right? I just feel like we keep saying you have to have the conversation. You have to take the time, pick up the phone, make the call, let us have a conversation, and let's get you on the path. So yes, having no credit does not stop you. Having bad credit does not stop you. And again, sometimes when you just have a little blemish, because sometimes it's the little stuff, it's a medical collections. Can we advise you how to take care of that to get you going on the right path? Absolutely. That's what we're here for, and that's what we're going to do. So please, don't let the myths that you hear out there scare you, because your situation is going to be completely different from the person who is telling you about the myths and telling you can't do something. You just have to be able to take the stance and say, I'm going to make the phone call. If you don't want to make a phone call, text us. You can even text us.
Yes, and when you text us, we will call you back.
Exactly. Or if you don't even want to have the call, we will communicate with you via the text,
Absolutely.
via WhatsApp, via your emails, if you just are afraid of making that initial step. There's so many ways to communicate now, and we're going to communicate with you exactly how you want to have it done. So please, guys, let us not allow homeownership to pass by us because we are fearful.
And many of you, what you are doing, you're going on these social media platforms and you are utilizing what they say to evaluate yourselves. That does not work. Whatever is happening there, it is tailored.
Correct.
And we want it not tailored for you in particular, just a general information that is being passed on.
Right. And Mark, one of the beautiful things about social media, you could be who you want to be, what you want to be. And it's great. Social media is a great platform for getting the message out there, but we also have to be careful about the message that we're receiving, right?
Yes.
Just because it was somebody posted it on social media and they have 10,000 followers doesn't mean that they're necessarily credible, okay? And not to degrade anyone, because a lot of times the stuff that's out there is good information, but how does it apply to me?
In a personal way.
Okay, how does it apply to me? Because they're speaking of their experiences or a particular situation, like I mentioned, the gentleman with the 800 credit score before. Okay, that's an isolated situation. That doesn't apply to every single person. So, guys, you hear this stuff out there. You might hear about house hacking. You might hear about buying a house with no money down. You might hear about buying a house with no credit score. Great. Those things are all realistic and all possible. But does it fit you? Can you meet those requirements to be able to do those things? And that's where that conversation that we keep talking about, where that conversation comes in. You have to have that conversation. I heard this thing. I heard about this. Hey, can I do this? Okay. So again, that conversation, man, is that starting point for everything.
And how do you start that conversation? You
Make
give
the
us a
call.
954-890-4320.
You know, there's a well-known reggae artist. I don't remember the artist's name, but I certainly remember the words of the song. Yes, Bishop, you do? Yes, I do. Action, not a bag of mouth. Yes, action, not a bag of mouth. It's time to take action. Getting into your home, it's action time. Buying that property, it's action time. Selling and relocating, it is action time. Call me, your real estate agent, 754-269-8704. Let us begin the conversation.
You know, another one, as we're talking about myths and roadblocks, right? It is our own fear that often stops us, okay? We create problems a lot of times. We create excuses as to why, I don't have enough money saved. Oh, this, oh, that. Oh, I need to work more overtime. You know, so I hear these stories all the time, and then you sit and you talk to the persons and you give them a path forward, and then their eyes light up and they go, well, I didn't even know we could do it that way.
Okay.
Tanya can tell you, we just this weekend we were talking to somebody and she was like, wait, that's even possible? But again, it comes back to that conversation. Just having that conversation, making the contact, and stop listening to so much of the noise. You know, we're Jamaican people, so there's a saying that I live my life by. You know, don't watch your noise in the market. Make sure you check your change.
Yes,
right.
Man.
Make sure that you get your correct change when you're doing any transaction. So, basically, focus on what's important for you, not what's going on for the other person.
Yes. Time to take action. Let us begin the conversation. Let us walk with you. Let us work with you, because the objective is to get you into your home, is to get you into that other property that you have been looking about, you have been anxiously dreaming about. Yes, it is to help you secure that piece of property. And you have heard me say it many times. God is not making any more land. So when you own land, you own one of the greatest thing that has been made in this world. It's your time, and it's up to you to take action. Action station. Yes. And when you align yourself with us, you get your pre-approval. We begin to look for the property that best fits you and get you there soonest. Once we begin the conversation, that is the beginning of entering into that place. You having those set of keys. My God, I feel anxious for you. I feel happy for you. Yes. And I'm looking forward to talking with you. 754-269-8704. Call me now.
And again, you can reach us, Century Point Lending Solutions, myself, Tanya Palmer, or Aaron Lee at 954-890-4320.
That was Let's Talk Real Estate. Join us again next Monday at 11 a.m. for another informative program in the series Let's Talk Real Estate. Buying, selling, or investing in real estate in Florida? Join Bishop Mark Hardy of Coldwell Banker